Today we will have the discussion on the subject of human resource management for SYBBA semester 3 students. Before we understand the meaning of the term resource, let's understand the meaning of the term source. Source refers to a place or origin from where something is obtained. A source refers to materials, staff, supplies and other assets that are needed for something to function effectively. This is the main difference between source and resource. What is a source? Source is a noun that refers to an origin from what something is obtained. It can refer to a place, person or thing. The meaning of this word can slightly differ according to different contexts. A source can refer to a person who provides information, book or document that acts as the primary reference and the point of origin of a stream of water. Source can sometimes also refer to a generative force. In such cases, source also acts as a cause. For example, dairy products are a rich source of calcium. What is a resource? Resource means something that can be used to function effectively. A resource can refer to money, materials, staff or other assets. Oxford Dictionary defines a resource as a stock or supply of money, materials, staff and other assets that can be drawn on by a person or organization in order to function effectively. Resource can also refer to a natural feature or phenomenon that enhances the quality of human life. The word resource is mostly used in plural form. Example, this book can be used as a reference and a teaching resource. Concept of HRM. Definition of HRM by Michael Armstrong 2006. Human resource management is the strategic and coherent approach to the management of an organization's most valuable assets. The people working there who individually and collectively contribute to the achievement of the objectives of business. Concept of HRM. Here we have the definition of HRM by L.M. Prasad 2011. Human resource management is concerned with competing for and competing on human resources. Competing for human resources involves recruiting and employing right personnel, and competing on human resources involves developing, retaining and integrating personnel to achieve competitive advantage. Concept of HRM. According to L.M. Prasad 2011, concept of HRM has been changing. It has included personal management, personal administration, staff management, manpower management, labor relations, industrial management, recently knowledge management. In all these above fields, the scope and importance of functions related to HRM have changed in some respects. Concept of HRM. There are three elements of HRM specified by Keren Lezze in 1989. Number 1. HRM policies should have the integration with strategic business planning to strengthen appropriate culture or change an inappropriate culture. Number 2. Human resources have worth or value and can be used for competitive advantage. That is to say, putting the person or a company above the competition. Number 3. To achieve the organizational excellence, it is advantageous to see human resources by mutually, regularly occurring or consistent policies. Specifications of Elements of HRM by John Storey, 1993. Number 1. It is a set of beliefs and assumptions. Number 2. This is a strategic force representing decisions about people management. Number 3. Line management is involved centrally. Number 4. It depends upon a set of tools to determine employment relations. Elements of HRM. Number 1. HRM is an inherent part of the process of management. Number 2. Requirements of human resources are planned in specific future duration of time. Number 3. HRM intensely functions for HRD and compensation and maintenance of human resources. Number 4. Expenditures for the development of human resources are counted as capital expenditures, that is to say, investment. Number 5. Human beings are considered as valuable parts of the company. Number 6. HRM is directed to the employees of a company with a view of motivating them for effective achievement of goals. Number 7. Careful attention is given to the work life of the employees and environment for work. Number 8. It builds cooperation among the employees. Number 9. The expectation from each line manager is to be in the role of human resource manager. Number 10. Counseling or assistance is offered to the employees for their planning of career and development. Objectives of HRM. First, planning for the requirement of human resources at different levels of organization in a particular period of time. Second, to specify job requirements of various jobs. Third, to pair human resources with requirements of job by choosing scientific recruitment and methods of selection. Fourth, to bring development in human resources by providing training and executive development programs. Fifth, offer of counseling to the employees for their planning of career and development. Sixth, maintenance of employees and compensation by selecting correct and impartial system of reward. Seventh, to encourage healthy interpersonal relations, cooperation, team spirit and self-motivation for capable and powerful organizational goal achievement, creating physical and psychological work and organizational environment. Seventh, to develop human resources as valuable parts by keeping its inventory. Characteristics of human resources. When employer approach the human beings, it is the response to them feeling and sensitivity. Human resources cannot be compared with capacity of a machine, as they are storehouses of creativity and innovative abilities. To be able to work and to be willing to work have difference. Motivation becomes essential to remove the gap. Human resources can be physiological, psychological, sociological and ethical, which are interdependent, interrelated and interacting. Therefore, there is the opportunity for their development. Human resources can be increased. For example, value accretion by the passage of time due to experience, which is contrary to the non-living resources. Expenditures for the development of human resources are thought as investments which are returned over a period of time. Human resources can be classified as managerial and operational resources which rely on managerial efficiency and productivity. Use of non-human resources can be controlled by human resources. For example, plant and machinery, materials, money, etc.